In this video, I have 3 things to explain. Watch this video to end. Now, I am starting with the person that said that Mikel Arteta is a defensive manager, that Arsenal play defensive game. First, you have to understand that Arsenal don't play defensive game. They play dominant football. They play possession football. Arsenal starts with 4 back. And when you look at any team that starts with 4 back, they don't usually play defensive football. Teams that play defensive football start with 3 back, and they end up having 5 defenders with their 2 wing back. Arsenal play dominant football. When they have the ball, you will see one of those defenders, one of the full back, will invert to the midfield to play dominant game. And that is how Arsenal play. For you to come out and say that Arsenal play defensive football, that means, or Mikel Arteta play defensive football, that means you don't know football. I am sorry to say it, you don't know football. There is difference between having many defenders and playing defensive football. You will have many defenders, but you have to remember, you have to understand that these many defenders are not going to play at the same time. There is no way they will play in the same pitch. And Arsenal don't play 5 defenders. They only play 4 defenders, even 3 defenders. Then 1 will go into the midfield and invert. Now, let's go to this Liverpool versus Arsenal, because I know that is where you people are saying these things. It is from there. This is what Arne Slot said. Arne Slot said that even if this game is played 10 times, that Liverpool will win 1, Arsenal will win 1, that they are going to draw 8 because they are going to play in the same fashion. Now, you have to understand that none of these teams were defensive in this particular game, but they played with caution. They played with caution. Liverpool don't want to attack Arsenal. Arsenal don't want to attack Liverpool because they know that they have, each of them have the capability, they have the capacity to hurt each other. That is why Liverpool are not attacking, and that is also why Arsenal are not attacking. The system that Liverpool was using is to use their 3 attackers to put pressure on Arsenal build-up, because they know that Arsenal strength comes from build-up. Liverpool and Arsenal are the 2 strongest teams currently in the Premier League. Get a result. That is why that game is like that. Liverpool know what Arsenal can be able to do, and Arsenal also know what Liverpool can be able to do. If you look at the system of the game, Liverpool was attacking Arsenal. They were putting pressure on Arsenal when Arsenal have the ball, because they know that Arsenal's strength comes from their build-up. You know, David Raya forming a back 3, allowing William Saliba or Gabriel to move sideways, then allowing Calafiori and Julian Timber to attack, to cause overload at the front. So they know, and what they were doing is to use their 3 attackers to put pressure on Arsenal. That is why David Raya had so many touches, and there was a time he wanted to do mistake. So that was what Liverpool are doing. And when they were doing that, their midfielders are not coming out. Their defenders are not coming out. How many times did you see Kakes attack? How many times did you see Van Dijk? How many times did you see Ibrahim Kanouté? How many times did you see Liverpool defenders attack? And that is also how Arsenal played with caution. It's also how Arsenal was attacking them. Arsenal was not attacking them like that. Arsenal was attacking with caution. That is how that football was played. So for you to come out and start saying that Arsenal defended in that game, or can you please make sense? Or let's go into start. Going with the start, you can see that in the first half, Arsenal first had 6 touch in the box. Liverpool had 0. Arsenal had 5 corner kicks. Liverpool had 0. If Arsenal were defending in this game, how did they manage to get 6 touch in the opposite box when Liverpool had 0? How did this happen? So you're not making sense. And we look at their goal attempt. Arsenal total has 11. Liverpool